We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
No Teamster endorsement. The novel attacks on Hezbollah continue. Interest rates drop and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. The International Brotherhood of Teamsters on Wednesday announced it will not endorse a candidate for president, despite releasing internal polling showing a majority of the union's membership supports former President Trump. Ahead of the announcement, the Teamsters posted the results of its own polling on the 2024 candidates. It showed that in an online survey, the union's members favored Trump by 59.6% over Democratic nominee Vice President Kamala Harris, who received 34%. In a phone survey, Teamsters favored Trump over Harris 58% to 31%. Trump's support among Teamsters has surged since Harris replaced President Biden at the top of the Democratic Party's ticket. The union's polling prior to Biden dropping out showed Biden was ahead of Trump among members 44.3% to 36.3%. In explaining the reasoning for declining to endorse a 2024 presidential candidate on Wednesday, the union said in a statement, "The union's extensive member polling showed no majority support for Vice President Harris and no universal support among the membership for President Trump, indicating that the union's historical bias for backing Democrats was a factor in refusing to endorse Trump, despite the membership clearly backing him." The United Nations on Wednesday passed a Palestinian-drafted resolution demanding Israel withdraw from the, quote, occupied Palestinian territory, unquote, within 12 months, with Israel's new ambassador calling the measure shameful. "This is a shameful decision that backs the Palestinian Authority's diplomatic terrorism," Israeli ambassador to the United Nations Danny Damon said after the vote. Instead of marking the anniversary of the October 7th massacre by condemning Hamas and calling for the release of all 101 of the remaining hostages, the General Assembly continues to dance to the music of the Palestinian Authority, which backs the Hamas murderers, Damon added. The draft proposal received support from 124 countries, with 43 abstaining from voting and 14 others joining the U.S. voting against the resolution. In a second wave of attacks widely believed to be carried out by Israel that ratcheted up regional tensions, walkie talkies used by the paramilitary group in Lebanon detonated just one day after pagers used by the group exploded. Though the attacks appeared to target Hezbollah, bystanders were also harmed. According to Lebanon's health ministry, at least 20 people were killed and 450 were injured yesterday, and 12 were killed Tuesday, including 2 children, while thousands were injured. Hezbollah has vowed to retaliate against Israel. Israel has not commented directly, but said a new era of war was beginning. Donald Trump's favorability rating is on the rise, hitting 46% this month, up from 41% in August. Harris's favorability rating has fallen slightly, down from 47% in August to 44% this month. Nate Silver's election forecast model shows a tightening race that has narrowed significantly. He puts Trump's chances of winning at 52%. Ahead of the debate, they were at 61%. After years of increases, drug overdose deaths are falling. CDC survey data indicates a 10.6% decline in fatal overdoses in 1 year, and some states the decline is as steep as 20 or 30%. The drop has caught experts by surprise. This is exciting, Dr. Nora Volkow, head of the National Institute of Drug Abuse, told NPR. This looks real. This looks very, very real. Finally, Fed Chair Jerome Powell announced a half-point interest rate cut on Wednesday. The aggressive cut suggests that the Federal Reserve hopes to preempt any economic slowdown. The U.S. economy is in a good place, and our decision today is designed to keep it there, said Powell on Wednesday. This is the first interest rate cut since March of 2020. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.